the human figure thing, if I can like talk about that.
Yeah.
It's the vessel of everything, you know. It's the human figure is like the meat sack that we're in. It's the spacesuit that we're in. Like, more than just being also a beautiful thing to paint and like this and that, and like obviously men being extremely biologically attractive to it, you know. And I think it is important to paint the female figure from a man's point of view as like an adoration thing. It's very hard for a woman to see a figure painted by men, you know. Like, I completely understand that. I had many reactions where I had women come and be like, I completely identified with like this woman in the top, and I am also the woman at the bottom, and I'm the mother, and I'm the worker, and I'm the whore, and I'm like all these different aspects of a woman, you know. And as a man trying to, I'm not like claiming to like be like, this is like, you know, it becomes a point of like adoration and trying to connect to like also my own femininity, you know, being so like machista or whatever, you know. So it like, that's why it was so interesting to me. Like, I want to represent women in like all different ages as well, like the triple goddess, you know, like all these different stages as well, but always from like also a healthy point of view of like enlightenment in a figure. And it sometimes I don't even connect that I'm just painting women. Like, I love now definitely the idea of doing the human body and nature, you know, always going to nature, like nothing human made in the piece. Like, I mean, most of my work besides some clouds and stuff, like you don't really see any like human-made, man-made stuff, you know. That's really important to me because I feel like that makes the work feel like a little bit more timeless. A little bit. It's not rooted in a specific time or anything like that. I like that feeling, and it does give the work a little bit of like, it's ethereal. I don't know, like that's the word. I wouldn't really consider my dad teaching me history, but I could tell
by
he was
osmosis.
Yeah, he was interested in it, and I'll just try to get into it, and he definitely will tell me about some like Greek, you know, Roman like stories and stuff, and I found it interesting, you know. Well, like, what I mean by calculator is like is a tool. It's
So,
like every technology it's a tool, but as a tool, you know, a tool is also a crutch. It's a tool. It's not a thinking, connecting to something else person, you know?
yeah.
So as long as you don't lose that and you just use it as a tool, that's why I think it's not threatening. Perhaps, you know, it's not threatening, but it is concerning. I'm very, very much anti like technology, but not from the point of like, hey, it helps us, like we need it, you know, but the more we disconnect from nature, the more
Sick we get.
more disconnected, and I mean it's cancer is the best explanation of it, you know. It's like we're like self-replicating cell that doesn't want to die, that just wants to like keep on going and eating away at the system, you know, and we find every tool possible that we can make to do that. What's important to me, and I feel like what should be important, is like the connection to nature and connection to the stars and connection to the world that we don't understand. So, and all these tools are a way of like thinking we're gods, you know. Because for a long time I was like, oh, you gotta be the tormented artist and lock yourself and work non-stop. And that's gonna be what's gonna take you somewhere, you know? But it's obviously like learning how to live life. And that's just a very personal advice now, you know? Learning how to enjoy life and not like be so like perfectionist and stuff. It's still a struggle to this day. You know?
Like, take it personally.
Take it personally. It's really good. Like, it's getting better, you know? Like, we're talking about AI. That's been for a minute.
A printer? Well, like, so we paste it, you said?
From China, right? It's from China. They already probably came here, but yeah. That's been going on